Hi again. I'm back. I'm in the Netherlands now. I'm in the Netherlands. So this is country. Let me see: Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands. Five. Country number five of the trip, which is pretty awesome, and the fifth language as well. So it's all really going over my head at this point. I feel quite bewildered as to which language and which currency I'm working with these days. Luckily, the last two countries have all been euro, so I think I'll be stuck with the euro for a little bit, which is good because I was getting confused with all the different currencies as well as languages. But yes, I left Berlin yesterday morning. Said goodbye to Joe, who had been hosting me the last couple of days, and yeah, unfortunately he was a little bit sick the last couple of days, and I think he's passed that on to me. So yeah, feeling a little bit under the weather yesterday and today. Had a little bit of a fever and a little bit kind of blocked in the nose, which you can probably hear. So I'm hoping to get a good night's rest tonight, and had a really good night's rest last night because I was hosted by an old travelling friend of mine, Yep, who I met in Nepal a few years ago. So it was really kind of him to give me a bed last night and dinner as well, which was awesome. At his parents' place, who I got to meet, which was also really nice of them to host me for the night. So thank you, Yep, and Hank, and sorry, I forgot your mum's name. Yep. But her pottery is amazing. She's a really talented potterer, so don't stop. And anyway, so I left Berlin yesterday, caught a train to eventually to Kampen, which is where Yep lives, which is a small little village in the Netherlands. The train was only delayed by an hour or so, which is kind of normal for German trains, which I thought it was very out of character for Germans. And yeah, anyway, the train was reasonably uneventful otherwise, other than the fact that I made friends with an old Dutch guy who was bike travelling as well. So him and I had quite a few chats, and he was quite bewildered by how far I was going and all my gear and stuff, because he didn't seem to know too much about bikes, but he liked going on bike trips. He had an e-bike, so it was nice to talk to him, and hopefully yeah, we learned a few things from each other. So yeah, I got to Yep's place last night around 10 o'clock because of the delays to the train, a bit later than expected, but yeah, it was all good. We ended up chatting until 1 in the morning, which was great, really great to catch up, but man, I was so tired and feeling quite under the weather because of this cold, so I just didn't really have heaps of energy, so apologies for that. Yep. And yeah, I kind of crashed in bed after that and was feeling quite cold, and I was shivering, and I was like wearing all my thermals in the bed for the first time in ages, because basically the last couple of weeks when I've been camping, I've just been basically sleeping in my underwear because my sleeping bag is way too warm for the climate that I've been traveling in. It's rated to -2, and it hasn't really been getting lower than probably 10 degrees at night, so I've been super warm. But what else? Yeah, I caught up with Catty and Luca again at a cool little traditional like German dumpling restaurant, which was really nice. I did some trekking with them, with Jacob in Nepal as well quite a few years ago, so it was awesome to catch up with them. So thanks for making the time, girls, and hope to see you again at some point. So yeah, this morning Yep and I kind of got off to a bit of a late start because I guess we were both feeling pretty lazy in the morning, and we eventually decided, or Yep actually rode with me today, which was really awesome. So today was kind of the first day where I rode with someone basically the whole day. and with an old buddy as well, which was really cool. So I hope to do a bit more of that. If anyone is watching this and is in Europe and wants to ride with me for a day or 2 days or even an hour, I'm obviously very welcoming to that. It's always nice to have someone to chat to, although it is always nice to ride alone as well. So today was great, and Yep was a little bit worried it was going to rain when we saw some like dark clouds in the distance, but no, it didn't rain at all. It was just a perfect day actually. Surprisingly for the Netherlands, it's just been sunny and beautiful all day and super flat. So although we rode probably about 85k today, it was just so cruisy, and yeah, we were both just chatting the whole time. It was really nice. Had heaps of time to catch up. Yep's heading to Denmark next week actually to start his master's degree in sustainable engineering, something like that, which is really fantastic, and I wish him all the best, and I hope to see him again. So thanks for all your help and your tips and for riding with me today, Yep. It was great. So yeah, today's wrapping up. It's about, what's the time? It's nearly 10 o'clock here. The sun it's gone down, but there's still a bit of twilight around, which is really nice. And I'm going to sneeze. That was good. I've just had a nice hot shower, a really long hot shower, because I haven't had one in a few days, and it was just brilliant. And I haven't had dinner yet, but I'm probably just going to go to bed because I'm feeling quite tired, and I need to rest and try and shake this cold a bit. So I think I'll do that now. And one last thing, actually, I got some new shoes. I don't know if you can see that. I managed to find some Birkenstocks when I was in Berlin. Had to go to 2 different shops to find the right size, but eventually I found a pair, which is great because I'll keep these for many years, I think. And it was great to get them in the country that they're made. Although surprisingly they were somehow more expensive than any other country I've seen them being sold at, so I don't understand how that works. But anyway, I've got them and I'm glad to have them. They're really comfortable. And also in Berlin I managed to get one new tyre, but only one. I went round to about 4 or 5 different bike shops and none of them had the tyres that I wanted, or even a tyre in the right width. So I managed to find one shop where the guy did some rummaging around and found one like old like mountain bike like racing tyre out the back, kind of covered in cobwebs. He found one of them for me, but he didn't have another one, so I eventually bought that off him, and I've replaced the rear tyre on my bike now, but I just kept the front tyre on because it's still got quite a bit of tread on it. So hopefully that'll last for another 1,000 k's or so, and then I'll think about replacing the front tyre as well. But should be all good for now, and yeah, can confirm, rode about 85k today and didn't get any punctures, so that's fantastic. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go to bed now, I think. So bye.